Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Vicky Onmiko, and today I'm going to be talking to you about the 10 signs to know that you are a high value person. So if you're not subscribed, please kindly subscribe so you can see more videos like this, so you don't miss more of my videos. So let's get into the video. The first sign that shows that you are a high value person. Number one, you realize that you can disagree with people without insulting them, without disrespecting them, and you can disagree with people without raising your voice. Now, a lot of people are guilty of this. You cannot disagree with somebody without throwing in a word of insult. If someone says something that you do not agree with, you do not have to insult the person before you can show that you are disagreeing with the person. Now, there is something they call constructive criticism. You can criticize somebody smartly and intelligently without insulting the person. You're a fool, you're stupid, don't you have sense, are you stupid? Just because someone's opinion does not align with yours does not mean you should insult the person before you can disagree with the person. A lot of us are guilty of this, especially when it comes to online conversations. I mean, you want to drop a comment, somebody posting something, or in the comment section, you see people insulting people. You're not triggered, nobody triggered you, and you just want to throw in a word of insult. That is very bad, and you should stop it. And also, you cannot disagree with somebody without raising your voice. You can talk calmly to somebody and disagree with them. We don't have to raise your voice. The second sign that shows that you are a high value person is that you don't look down on people because of their looks, their English, their personality, or their social status. Now, it is a very, very low way of thinking if you look down on somebody because of how they look, because how somebody looks does not determine the value of what they can offer. Yes, as human beings, they say how you look is how you will be addressed, or dress how you want to be addressed. But at the end of the day, you do not have to look down on people because of how they look. It shows that you're a very, very low thinking person. Or even their English. And this particular one is just so annoying because a lot of people are guilty of this. Someone speaks a wrong English, in front of you, and next thing you start laughing at the person, you start mocking the person because the person maybe cannot construct a proper English. That is a very, very low way of thinking, and it shows that you're not a high value person. And also for your personality, there are some people that they look at people who have a particular type of personality, especially introverts. You look at somebody, maybe the person is around you, the person is a quiet person, the person doesn't like talking, maybe the person has a particular personality, and you start looking down on the person thinking, oh, this person, there's something wrong with this person. To you, the personality is weird. When you speak to the person, you realize that person is very, very intelligent and has a lot to offer. And you don't look down on people because of their social status, because somebody does not have as much money as you, or maybe somebody is not in a higher class, you start looking down on the person. So you don't do that. The third sign that shows that you're a high value person is that you don't feel a need to get involved in every conversation or argument. Now, if you're in a social gathering, it's important, yes, to socialize with people, but it's not every argument or every conversation that you need to put your input. Sometimes you can just sit down, listen, and learn. It's not every time that you must get involved in every conversation. Sometimes you don't even have anything to say, and you end up saying rubbish because you don't even have anything intelligent to say. And that a lot of people are guilty of this. You end up revealing things that you're not even supposed to reveal because you just want to talk every time. So it takes knowledge and wisdom to know when to contribute to conversations, when to sit down and listen to a conversation. And it's not every argument that you must be involved in. Sometimes just pass. Maybe if somebody is arguing, or even online there's an argument, it's not every time that you must be involved in every argument. So that is one of the ways that you know that you are a high value person. Now, another way you know that you are a high value person is when you don't get intimidated by the success of others, your friends, your family, and associates. Instead, you are inspired and look for ways to also improve yourself. Now, some of you are very, very guilty of this. You cannot never just be happy that something good happened to someone. Even if on the outside you try to pretend that you are happy, something good happened to someone. Maybe someone got a job, or someone, maybe a friend or a family member just got married, or something good happened to someone. Inside of you, you do not feel happy. You feel like, no, why is this thing not happening to me? Why is it happening to that person? It's the sign that you're a very, very low valued person, like you're not a high value person. A high value person is always happy for the success of others. You see that something good is happening to someone, and you believe that, oh, if this thing is happening to someone, even if it has not happened to me, I believe you're inspired that that thing will happen to you in the future. And that is how you know you're a high value person. Now, the number 5 sign that shows that you're a high value person is that you are very disciplined. People know you for being disciplined and dedicated to your work. You're not a lazy person. You're not somebody that you start something today, tomorrow you stop, you continue again. You know, people can point to you and say, no, this person, I know this person for this particular thing. This person is always dedicated to their work. And if you're dedicated to your work, if you're disciplined, you will sit in high places. So people know you to be disciplined. People know you to be dedicated to anything that you are doing. You do not easily give up. Number 6 way to know that you are a high value person is that you do not blame others for your predicaments, and you accept that everything happens for a reason. Some of us, we are very, very guilty of this. There is always somebody to blame for everything. There is always somebody that is the reason why you have not achieved something, or that is the reason why something is not working in your life. There is always somebody to blame. And that is not a sign of a high value person. A high value person takes responsibility for whatever is happening to them. Because you know that this thing that is happening to you, it is happening for a reason. And that is how you know you're a high value person. You don't blame others. You take responsibility for your actions.